Hey, everyone out there, vinyl community, VC, Tony here. Another installment of Tony's LPs Are Us. Once again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Got a lot of new subs the other day. Did my first outdoor video out in the field, as we say. And I thought it came out pretty good, a little unsteady, some problems with the audio, but it was record store day. We were in line at 2 o'clock in the morning on a cold, gray Pennsylvania morning. Fortunately, it didn't rain. We had our list and we knew the stock because we watched this record store unbox for 3 days, it seemed, pallets and pallets and pallets. So we were all kind of, excited about getting what we had on the list. I had a small list. I had a list for myself, list for my son for Christmas, and a list for some other Christmas presents. But this is a very special unboxing I'm doing, as you can see by the title. I was extremely fortunate to get only one of, I believe, 500 in the USA, I think 1,500 worldwide, and that includes the world. The John Lennon 10-inch box set, which you see here, Give Me Some Truth. It's number 9, 10-inch white vinyl, I believe 45 RPM. There's really no press release on the revolutions per minute, but I did hear a few commentators on vinyl communities say it was a 45, which when I heard that, I said, I need to really get this because I'm getting back into 10-inch. I have, as you saw in the previous video, some of Elvis's 10-inch EPs from England. And they're some of the best sounding records I have. And I'm going to go over the original press release from where the Give Me Some Truth records originated. A few years back, the John Lennon estate, Yoko and Sean, released on what would have been John's 80th birthday. I believe that may have been 3 or 4 years ago, or 3 years ago, on October 9th, number 9, once again, a box set of remixed John's solo efforts, a box of remixed, and I believe 36 tracks, and which I think are on here. If my memory serves me right, it was 33. So 9 times 4, whatever that is. So we're going to do, in John's honor, my last one from St. Patrick's Day, some Guinness. And, well, that was a good one. And we don't want to spill it on a computer. And we're going to pour it into a Bond. You cannot drink these out of the can. If you're getting Guinness, it has to, look at that. That's a pint, my friend. You have to drink it in a long, we used to call these long, tall blondes back in the day. This isn't blonde. This is more coca. So cheers, John. God bless. Many happy returns to Yoko and Sean. I really need that. I think my videos are better. People tell me my videos are better when I'm drinking. I don't know about that. That's delicious. And I've been a John Lennon fan. I've been a Beatle fan. I've been a Ringo fan. I've been a George fan. I've been a Paul fan. Since my first exposure, to Beatles is like everyone else was on television. I'm not going to say it was the Ed Sullivan Show, but it was the Ed Sullivan Show. I was very young at the time. But I do remember singing mostly John songs with acoustic guitar and a few friends of mine, the Farley brothers, these Irish brothers that were huge, loving. The whole family was incredible. The father, Mr. Farley, I believe his name was Jerome Farley or Joe Farley, but he was just an incredible guy. There was such a loving family. 4 brothers and 1 sister, Mary. And they lived in the North End, in my town, where a lot of the Irish lived. Neighborhoods were mixed, but there was sections of Italian, Portuguese, African American, Cuban American, and Irish. They lived in predominantly in a big house, in a really nice house. The father had a prominent position, but Rich Farley was older than we were. I was friends with their younger brothers. We played football together. So the Farleys, I hope you're watching. So I'm trying to contact you guys. So anyway, we used to drink. We were in high school or college, but we were probably not drinking at drinking age. The age was 18 at the time. It went back up to 21 when we were drinking. It was 18. So anyway, we used to do Beatles songs. Richard Farley was a really good acoustic guitar player, and I was terrible, but I would hum along. And when you're drinking, everything sounds better. And the Beatles songs we all knew by heart. So they had the book. A couple of them could read the chords, and we had such good times. And it's just an incredible memory. And these guys were great friends of mine. We lost touch through the years, but great friends, and just the times we had. And they were pro John. They were Irish, so they were pro John and pro Paul, obviously. But John was their guy. I'll put this back on Elvis, I think. No, we'll just keep this here. But John was their guy. And we used to do John songs, and I remember Girl and Got to Hide Your Love Away. We would do stuff from Paul's, A Taste of Honey, Paul stuff, Yesterday. But we would do those, and it was like 3 or 4 of us, and we sounded pretty good, I thought. No tapes around, unfortunately. Nothing was recorded. It's just my memory. So we're going to do this unboxing, and I'm very fortunate to get one. Out of all the guys in the country that want this, I was lucky to get one, and I'm going to open it now in front of everyone. So I'm glad I have this channel to do that. But I'm just going to go over a press release quickly about the original 80th anniversary box set, which I believe that's the tapes that were used for this 10-inch, 9-record 10-inch vinyl set. And I'm going to open this up in a minute. But bear with me. I'm just going to read this press release. This came out. I'm not going to go over the tracks because we'll go over the tracks when we open it, obviously. But this is commemorating John Lennon's 80th birthday. This was October 9th, 2020. So, 3 years. Anyway, the definitive new best of John Lennon. 19 tracks on 2 LPs, completely remixed from the original master tapes, giving these classic songs a new life for generations to come and sounding better than ever. Double LP on two 180-gram vinyl records, and contains an 8-page booklet and a double-sided poster. Give Me Some Truth bumper sticker. I'm not sure if there's a poster here, but I think there is a poster. So we'll go over the rest of it. Obviously, these are we're talking about the 10-inch, but they're talking about the 180s. To commemorate what would have been John Lennon's 80th birthday, his family selected 36 songs from his solo catalog and enhanced them for a new special edition set, Give Me Some Truth. Each of the tracks in the collection, which were exclusively produced by Yoko Ono Lennon and produced by Sean Oko Lennon, have been remixed from scratch for what they claim is the highest quality rendition. The collection will come out in a variety of formats on October 9th, 2020. I know it came out in Blu-ray, maybe Blu-ray, maybe a 4K or surround sound. I'm not sure. I don't think surround sound, but the Lennons are previewing the collection with the ultimate mix of Instant Karma, We All Shine On. The remix sounds clearer than the original, which was a bit muddy, and John's voice sounds crisp where the single mix was sometimes distorted. Alan White's syncopated drumming also stands out more on the remix. John was a brilliant man with a great sense of humor and understanding, Yoko Ono wrote in the deluxe edition's book. He believed in being truthful and that the power of the people will change the world, and it will. All of us have the responsibility to visualize a better world for ourselves and our children. The truth is what we create. It's in our hands. So here, John. I just hope people are listening. Audio engineer Paul Hicks, who handled remixes of Imagine the Ultimate Collection, oversaw each of the new renditions, Give Me Some Truth, with assistance from engineer John Cannon. They used new transfers from the original tapes and mixed the songs in analog at Los Angeles Henderson's recording studio. Engineer Alan Wharton mastered them in analog at Abbey Road. Wharton also mastered the vinyl release at Abbey Road. So I'm just thinking those were 33 and a third. These are 45. Like I said, my 10-inch Elvis Presley 10-inch EPs on 45 are some of the best records. They blow away one steps. They blow away a lot of UHQRs, I think. If you ever heard Elvis's 24 Karat from Analog Productions, they're even a step above that, in my opinion, on my system. Your system, your ears may be different, but recommend it. But that's what I'm just talking 10-inch. Yoko is very keen that in the Making the Ultimate Mixes series, we achieve three things: remain faithful and respectful to the originals, ensure that the sound is generally sonically clear overall, and increase the clarity of John's vocals. Hicks wrote in the deluxe edition book, "It's about John," she says, and she is right. His voice brings the highest emotional impact to the songs. The tune Instant Karma, incidentally, came out in February 1970, a couple of months before the Beatles announced their breakup. The track got Lennon on top of the pops, according to Rolling Stone's latest cover story, chronicling the Beatles' breakup. And that event marked the first time a Beatle had appeared on the program solo. "I wrote the song for breakfast, recorded it for lunch, and we're putting it out for dinner," Lennon remarked. And that's the end of this press release. And it goes to the tracks on the album. So we'll go over that. That was really cool. And, thank you to Record Store Day people for issuing this. And like I said, it's very limited. This has a number on it. And we'll do another shot of rhythm and blues here. I still have Record Store Day jet lag, which I call Record Store Day jet lag. I was up early, got to bed early last night, and did some more things around the house, prepared for this video. And I wasn't going to open it right away, but I want to get it out there. This is a monumental record for me. It's probably the most I've spent on a record in, I think, forever. So, like I said, I don't do it lightly. John is part of our fabric. He's part of my my family. All the kids, my wife. Everyone is a Beatle fan. Everyone is a John fan foremost. And I still, every time I think about it, every time I see John, I'm getting the chills now. I feel bad, that because of an idiot with a gun that he should have never had. In those days, it was lax. The gun laws were lax, and he got a gun. And, for whatever reason, whatever was going through his head at the time, put an end to a genius that, he was alive in a shorter than he has deceased. So, all right, here we go. Thanks for that. And just want to point out, I got this painting from my good friend Lee. This is a cool painting of Lennon, which you saw a million times. This was, I believe, something he did in front of the Statue of Liberty, which is in New Jersey, not in New York. You could see it from it's on the Jersey side, but you could see it from New York and Jersey. So, but here it is. Here's the box. It's got a little sticker, everything is white. Here's some faded images of some tracks. Here's the side. Beautiful 9 discs, but no labels. We will do a unboxing now And this is number out of 1,500 worldwide. I believe, like I indicated, I believe 500 were released in the U.S. Maybe more, maybe less, but this is 639 out of 1,500. Yes, sir. This is it. This is it. So we're going to open it, okay? And we're going to go over it. I'll show you the vinyl. I'll show you whatever's inside. And then I will be doing a listening with some pens. We get the tubes warmed up. Have a few more Guinnesses. Maybe a shot. And we will do that. But I want to try to keep the shrink on here. And then I'll make something to cover this. And again, I want to thank everyone for watching. This video is going to probably be about 25 minutes long. It's over 16 minutes now. And I thank everyone for watching. If you need to, I should have said it in the beginning, if you don't want to hear my spiel, jump ahead and see the unboxing. But you could do that with chapters. I want to really thank again everyone. And I want to thank, I've been on Rachel's live feed, Rachel's Ghost videos. And talking to a lot of VCers out there, some really prominent people, and I've been watching a lot of their videos and trying to, get the vibe. There's some incredible commentators out there that just do this for the love of records, and that's what we're sharing. But I want to thank her. And here's the unboxing. So here we go. Let's see if I'm getting this right. The hype sticker says, John Lennon, Give Me Some Truth, the ultimate remixes, 9 EPs, number 9. You always have to repeat number 9. On 10-inch white vinyl, 36 songs, completely remixed from the original multi-tracks. And I'll go over the barcode with you just for fun, but John would do that, or maybe Ringo would do that. The barcode is 0602 455 00910. And then there's some fine print that I can't read because it's faded, but here it is. If you want to look at that, hold that up there. I just covered the record store and the price. So far, so good. There's the empty box. There's the, not empty, but quite of records right now. Put this down safely. And we'll show the poster. Let me see here. The poster's on a, there's also postcards, which I did not know about. Ooh, need a producer, need a helper. Postcards are faded. Everything is really weird. It's like a faded white. That's basically it. Postcard on the back. 2 postcards. A lot of Lennon's albums have postcards. There we have Lennon with Yoko behind me, and we have John Lennon Rock and Roll, classic album, which I think we need to have maybe a remix of that. That would be, never thought that sounded great. So we have that. The poster's on a nice, it's a high gloss paper, almost has a waxy feel to it. It's slippery in texture. It also drops something else. It also has a bumper sticker. And here you have it. Beautiful, beautiful. And the back is a double-sided. There's a in bed. So it's a double-sided. And here we have the aforementioned Give Me Some Truth sticker. So it's the same packaging that was in the 12 by 12 box set. There's John. Cheers, Yoko. I'm going to try to get through this. We're at 21 minutes, but it didn't take too long. So I appreciate everyone watching. Here we have, these are in order that I pulled them. I'm not sure if they're reversed or not. But here you have Instant Karma. And we'll check the tracks out. That was on the box, the 12-inch box, I know. And the 8-inch box. Here we have, each one is polylined sleeves. And really a white faded Gimme Some Truth. And I don't know if I could even get this. This is side 1A, Truth. And I can't really make out the tracks, so that's going to be tough. If I don't do it, I'll go back and read the tracks off of the press release, because I don't want to take too much time. This has, I guess this is hit. I could read this. This is Instant Karma. We all shine on. Cold Turkey, Working Class Hero, and Isolation. Man, I cannot wait to hear this. This is Love, God, Power to the People. My eyes have adjusted. My eyes have adjusted to this. It's like a milky fog, and it's almost it almost moves. It's like a three-dimensional thing where, if you could see it on the computer there. And that's a picture of typical John with the ponytail. So these are fantastic. The poly plastic sleeve. And here's the vinyl. Milky white. Just a great idea from Sean and Yoko to do this in all white. The purity of the music, the rawness of the music. It's just, I can't wait to hear the articulated vocals. I know it's going to completely sound organic. I just talked about, I think not too long ago, Shaved Fish. I thought there was some mixes on Shaved Fish, John's solo hits album, that had different 10 different sounds to it that I didn't hear on the original. So hopefully with this, I'll be in the same bed as John and Yoko here. Here's this one. This has Jealous Guy, Give Me Some Truth, Oh My Love, and How Do You Sleep? So they put, Yoko and Sean picked for this compilation, How Do You Sleep? And we all know the history of How Do You Sleep, a song John wrote to his collaborator and longtime friend, Paul McCartney. And it's just a great minds, great tunes. During the Ram album, I believe that was released during Paul's. So right now we're getting through this pretty good. Here we have the next album, Oh Yoko, Angela, I believe from sometime in New York City, Come Together Live and Mind Games. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. And here we have the vinyl, same as the other vinyl. No need to take it out. So far, so good. I'm just praying that there's no defects because you're not getting another one. They're already on eBay selling for $800, $900. I believe I heard someone say one sold for $1,500 while Record Store was in progress. That's probably come down a lot. But there's only 500 in the States. So there's this one. And this is Out the Blue. I know. Whatever gets you through the night, and bless you. Bravo, bravo. Here is number 9, Dream. Don't forget, there's 36 songs. We are going to have a good time listening to this and reviewing it. This is, I have a million records. I have records that, the original John, and I don't get excited too much. I'm happy to have it, but this is something, and I actually was so blessed to get this because I didn't think I was getting it. There's only a couple in each record store. And I wasn't going to buy it on the gray market. I'm not into that. Certain things I'll buy, but this would have been at my price range on the secondary market. So I'm really, really pleased. And so this is number 9, Dream, Steel and Glass, Stand By Me, and Angel Baby. There's the wax. So we're almost there. That was number 6. Here we have, just like Starting Over. This is Beautiful Boy, which is the one he did about Sean. Beautiful Boy, Watching the Wheel. So things are from the later releases. And there's a track on here, I'm Losing You. Wow, I'm Losing You. Oh, I think that's some. So, and there's no spine number or indication on that. So it's just very, very clean. The look is completely white. It's like the Imagine video. It's completely white. The poster is completely faded and milky. This has Woman, Yoko, Woman Who Loves Him, Nobody Told Me, and Every Man Has a Woman Who Loves Him. So nobody told me there'd be days like this. And here's the record. Here's the thing here. And we're down to the last record. This has I'm Stepping Out, Grow Old With Me, Happy Christmas, War Is Over, Give Peace a Chance. So that's nice that they compiled those together. And just for the last record, we'll show you the wax. Now, I know everyone's going to want this now because seeing this video, I know there's a lot of Beatle fans and especially Lennon fans out there, the millions. And if you think about it, the millions of fans, millions and millions of fans, maybe, no, not millions, billions of fans in China, Russia, UK, Europe, Italy, Sicily, America, Texas, Florida, California, Jersey, New York, Connecticut, billions of fans, and there's only 1,500 of these. This is not a CD, folks. This is not a digital thing that you put on and go cut the grass. This is critical listening. This is critical listening. These 10 inches. Let me see if there's a speed on here. Hold on 1 second. I don't see a speed. The dead wax has numbers, just numbers, no script. I can't tell the fine print, but it's not a speed. So I remember a commentator on a VC channel indicate that was a 45, and I'm really hoping it is a 45, but we will find out. I usually play 45s, 33 on 45 by mistake too. So we did that the other day. So here we have another booklet, not another booklet. This is the booklet that they talked about in the box set. This is a really faded booklet. It's all white. With love, John Lennon. It says here on the top, let me see here, I am returning this MBE in protest against Britain's involvement in the Nigeria Biafra thing, against our support of America in Vietnam, and against cold turkey slipping down the charts. John Lennon of Bag. Instant Karma's going to get you. Here's a great photo of John with his glasses from probably 65 or so, 63 maybe, 66. And there's some other photos of him and Yoko, John with the beard, and pictures and some very light, hard to read, but it's a really nice booklet. So that's the deal, people. That's the deal. And so we did it in 31 minutes. It's going to be about 33, 34 minutes because I still have to talk a little bit. So like I said, I'm very, very blessed to have this. I'm very happy. And please subscribe. I'm going to be doing, as a commercial plug here, I'm going to be doing our other record store day purchases. We have some Grateful Dead. We also are going to unbox my son's 24 Grateful Dead box set of the entire, I believe, 1972 tour that the Grateful Dead people put out. And the Grateful Dead people, when they put out their records, they're doing a tremendous job. I have a lot myself. I'm not a big Dead fan. I'm more of a Dead fan now with my son is turning me back onto them, but I have all the Dead records, the originals. Green Warners. And but we're going to do that. We're going to do the Billy Joel. We're going to do the Yes. We might do Red Rose Speedway, which we got on Record Store Day. I didn't get the Ringo because I have the Ringo. I also have that Ringo stand-up, the original OG, when he's dressed as a policeman, I think. I have that stand-up. And, we're just going to have a great time. And the record behind me, the John Lennon record, Rock and Roll, and the John Lennon record where he's got Go from his, I believe they did two records where they're interchanged in positions. That's a great sounding record. That's that's a perfect record. If you don't have that album, listen to it on YouTube. Try to get the vinyl. I think there's also extended versions of it on CD. But if you could get the vinyl, it's just a tremendous OG record. That is, like, for me, it's a perfect record. I listened to it after I got the last box set, the Revolver box set, and I went back and played some John, because John is so much all over Revolver. The cutting vocals, the social commentary, and I listened to that record. It's just a perfect record. So that's all for today. We're at a long, over a half hour, and I want to thank everybody. I'm just going to fix my shirt here. Cricket. I'm going to thank everybody again. Thanks all people who sponsored. Please hit the subscribe button. We're going to be doing a lot more stuff, and it's a great find for me. And I hope you enjoy the unboxing. If you can, try to listen to these remixes somehow. I know the remixes are still available as the 12 inches. The box set's available, and I'm sure online you could probably hear the remixes as well. So I hope you like that. And leave your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. And if you were able to get this box set, please let me know. And if you want to know anything else about it, please let me know here. Cheers. This is my bond. A lot of bonds were Irish as well. Okay. Peace. Stay safe. And let's give peace a chance. Okay. Thanks a lot. And we'll talk to you soon. Subscribe and we'll get you notified. We're going to be doing a couple more unboxings this week. Thanks a lot. Take care.